In the rich and mystical world of Celtic mythology, few objects possess the legendary status of Uaithne, the magical harp of the Dagda, the great father figure and chief of the Tuatha Dé Danann. More than just an instrument, Uaithne was said to hold immense supernatural power, capable of controlling emotions, fates, and even the very cycles of nature. Also known as the Harp of the Dagda, or the four-angled music, this mystical object played a vital role in the lore of Ireland, symbolizing the power of music, wisdom, and cosmic order. The Dagda, one of the most powerful deities of the Tuatha Dé Danann, was revered as a god of abundance, fertility, wisdom, and druidic knowledge. He wielded several magical artifacts, including his giant club that could slay or revive, his cauldron of endless sustenance, and of course, Uaithne, the enchanted harp that only he could play. Unlike an ordinary harp, Uaithne was imbued with 3 mystical strains of music, each capable of evoking a different state of mind. 1, the song of joy, Giantra, bringing happiness, celebration, and elation to all who heard it. 2, the song of sorrow, Goltra, evoking deep mourning, grief, and reflection. 3, the song of sleep, Suantra, lulling anyone, even fierce warriors, into deep slumber. These 3 strains represented the core emotional states in Celtic tradition: joy, sorrow, and rest, underscoring the profound spiritual significance of music in the ancient world. One of the most famous legends surrounding Uaithne comes from the battle between the Tuatha Dé Danann and the Fomorians, a race of chaotic, monstrous beings who oppose the divine rule of the Dagda and his kin. In an attempt to weaken the Tuatha Dé Danann, the Fomorians stole Uaithne, believing that without its power, their enemies would be vulnerable. However, the Dagda, being a god of immense skill and knowledge, tracked down the Fomorian stronghold where the harp was being held. Accompanied by Lug, the warrior god, and Ogma, the god of eloquence and poetry, he stormed into the enemy's hall to reclaim his sacred instrument. The moment the Dagda laid eyes on Uaithne, he called it by name, and, as if alive, the harp leaped into his hands, recognizing its true master. But instead of striking down his enemies with brute force, the Dagda did something far more powerful. He played the harp. First, he plucked the strings of Giantra, filling the air with laughter and joy, causing Fomorian warriors to abandon their weapons and dance. Then, he played Goltre, and deep sorrow fell upon the room. The warriors wept for lost battles, broken loves, and past regrets. Finally, he strummed Suantre, and one by one, the Fomorians fell into a magical sleep, powerless before the beauty of the melody. With his enemies incapacitated, the Dagda and his companions escaped unscathed, taking Uaithne back to its rightful place among the Tuatha Dé Danann. This legend reinforces the Celtic belief in the transformative power of music. Unlike many myths that emphasize brute strength, the tale of Uaithne highlights the intellectual and spiritual power of art, showing that music can move the soul, break the spirit, or grant peace, making it one of the most potent forces in the universe. Beyond its role in battle, Uaithne was also said to govern cosmic order. When the Dagda played it, he could influence the changing of the seasons, the growth of crops, the passage of time, and the harmony of nature. This reflects the Celtic reverence for music as a divine tool that maintains balance between mortal and spiritual realms. Although the Tuatha Dé Danann eventually lost their dominion over Ireland, retreating into the otherworld, the legend of Uaithne persisted. It laid the foundation for the importance of harps in Irish culture, a tradition that continues to this day. The harp became the national symbol of Ireland, a direct link to the ancient legends of the Tuatha Dé Danann and the Dagda's sacred instrument. In modern times, Uaithne is remembered as a symbol of wisdom, balance, and the transformative power of music. It teaches that music is more than sound. It is an expression of divine magic, capable of shaping reality itself. The legend of Uaithne remains an enduring testament to the spiritual and mythological significance of art in Celtic tradition, proving that even in a world of warriors and gods, a well-played melody can be the most powerful force of all.